Hey guys, WhiteWidower here with another Maplestory video. We got something real cool here, a Chaos Von Bon kill. Now, it's not a special run, but I want to talk about some of the mechanics of Von Bon, some of the annoying things that he has going on here, and hopefully we can make you better at taking him out next time. So, the team we got is myself, a hero, Biddify, what is he, Dawn Warrior? I think that's what he is, or something like that. Okay, and, FrostyMink, of course, Ice Lightning Mage from Trow. But so here we go, and first thing you got to watch out for is you'll see the first stage is filled with some clocks that are around, and he's going to be shooting that like little beam at you. That's going to be constant throughout pretty much the entirety of killing him. You can either dodge it one of two ways. You can duck underneath it, or you can jump over it. Now you'll see sometimes it's more advantageous to duck, sometimes it's more advantageous to jump, especially later on. We're taking his health down, but once his health gets down to about half, you'll see that strategy is going to change a little bit in how we're taking him on. There'll certainly be a preference to jumping instead of ducking. Now we have to also keep in mind that the timer, as you can see, fluctuates, and it speeds up, sometimes slows down, but there is method to the madness. When you're on a black clock area, it actually adds time to the clock, and that's when Von Bon is, and when you're attacking him and he's near those. When he's near a white one, on the other hand, you're going to subtract time from the clock and make it even harder, or at least it'll take less time. So keep that in mind, especially if you have, if you plan on taking a longer time to take him out, that's important to remember. As we get down, he actually starts jumping. So at this point, you'll see there he goes. He jumped right there. So he casts a clock in the air, and this actually allows him to like charge up and jump. So you have to be aware that after he does that little cast, you have to look out for it, because if he shoots if he shoots one of these beams at you, you have to be prepared to jump over it and then jump again to dodge it. Now you can see he killed me there, and he did a great example of his jump after I was dead, unfortunately. And oh no, my 1.5 EXP ticket expired. That's sad face. That's alright. As of now, you see this, I'm 209, but as I'm recording this, of course, you guys know I'm actually level 210 now, so that's pretty cool. I don't really plan on training, unfortunately, for a while, in case anyone's wondering. I'm pretty okay with being level 210, given that it's really all that's necessary to do some of the highest bosses, including Helix and the CRAs up to Vellum and all. So that's cool. Gotta watch out for those jumps again right there, casting some clocks, and this is pretty much going to go on for another minute or two before anything changes. So you just got to stay focused. You got to watch out for all the things he can do. And there, if you get too close to him, he actually will hit you and stun you. And that's what ended up being my demise right here, because I couldn't dodge his beam, and there was nothing I could really do to help. So there you go. Even Frosty's having a little trouble, and Frosty's doing the majority of the attacking here. He's over 2 mil, and me and Biddy are closer to 600, 700k clean, I believe. So either way, it's fun. A little bit of lag there. That's not a good sign, but the run continues nonetheless. So now, okay, this is good. This is good. He's into the final stage now. You know how we know this? Because he's doing that little bubble thing. When that happens, a couple things are going to happen. So essentially, he's going to open a portal somewhere on the map. You guys have to go into this portal. You'll see an example of this coming up, so don't worry. You have to kill like a ghost of Von Bon. It's quite annoying, but it just takes a second or two. You just have to make sure you find the portal as fast as possible. Of course, once you get in there, you kill him, you'll actually have a second or two to rebuff. If you're on the outside and you're dead, this is a great time to revive, because Von Bon's actually going to leave the map for a second, and this will give you a free opportunity to rebuff, and that's very important. You can help get a solid kill. One of the things that makes Von Bon very forgiving is that aspect. Here it goes. So he just disappeared, and this portal opens. So we go into the portal, and we start attacking blindly, of course, right now, but I see some lines, so I know I'm hitting something, and just like that, my teammates have already taken him out, because so strong. So here they are. We're back on the main map. He'll stay stunned until someone attacks him, or I'm sure if you don't attack him for a couple seconds, he'll come back, but we haven't let it go that long, really. He usually also has a jump charged, so be aware after you attack him from being stunned, he's going to look to jump very shortly after. You can also see a little hand on him. I believe that indicates that he's charged. Massive lag, massive lag, and death, death, death. You know, sometimes that happens, but can't really do anything about it. It's alright, we got 2 lives left. His health's almost down. I was waiting to see, like I just said, if he was going to disappear again, but it looks like now that he's in that state, now that he's coming up out of the ground, I know that he's in his final form, and I can respawn, and it's not going to get any more optimal to respawn is basically what I'm saying. So I might as well just get back in the action. Barely got killed, barely missed getting killed right there. The enrage, luckily, doesn't take too long for me to toggle off of, and then 1 or 2 attacks later, his health is gone, and that's it. So Von Bon is the easiest in terms of the amount of health, and his mechanics are probably the most straightforward. So when you compound those things together, it makes for a very good experience to get some practice in on some CRA bosses and have success even with lower ranges. You know, if you get a good team together, you know, certainly not below 500k, but like, you know, if you have a team of 4 to 5 or 3 to 4, 700 to 900k people, you know, maybe you would have a decent, legitimate chance at this. So, we got a store. I missed out on buying anything cool because it took me forever to drop my stuff and pick up that hat. Excuse me, the warrior top. So this was a success, I guess, because we got an item. We got a good kill. Could have died less, but the lag didn't want to be so. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you liked the video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter if you guys didn't know. I have a Twitter now, @orbsforlife. That'll be linking in the description. And of course, you can reach out to me on Basil or on YouTube @FiercePenguin. Alright,